Toriano Sanzoni, the Wolfkeeper, owner of Wolfkeeper University. We've been in business for 20 plus years. Welcome to the Wolfkeeper, a show that's just about everything that you can maybe think about, everything that you can feel that's inside of your heart. What I need for you to do right now is spend the next hour relaxing. Just stop your day before you go into 12 o'clock. And I just want y'all to close your minds, open your hearts, and relax and go on this journey with me. It's a beautiful place that you're about to go, because I want to make you feel, I want to just open you up and think about some things you never really thought about. Right now, the Wolfkeeper. Come on. Good morning, y'all. Come on. It's the Wolfkeeper show. Get ready. Come on, let's go. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. It's the Wolfkeeper show. Your boy Toriano Sanzoni. Yeah. Chanelly Nell. My boy Tyrone Scott somewhere rocking the Doogie Dogs. Denzel's in his house. Shacky Shack. And for all the people out there that love us, we love you back. Thank you all. Get ready for an amazing show with the Wolfkeeper. Get ready. Here we go. Toriano Sanzoni coming live from Chicago, and I have my co-host sitting in for Chanelly Nell, the Trap King. How's it going, sir?
What's good, man? I'm doing good as always. Positive vibes.
Positive vibes everywhere. Man, we're doing a double hitter today. We had an amazing show earlier. Now we're on show number 2 today. We have an amazing, awesome guest, Darryl Michaelson from Cat Furniture Empire. He's going to talk to us about a lot of cool stuff with furniture. I love the name, like, because with all the guests that Mary had lined up, there's so many different things that have cat or purr in it, but furniture definitely is one of the most flowing ones. How's it going, Darryl?
It's going real good, thanks. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, absolutely.
The word furniture kind of says it all, doesn't it?
Oh, it says it all. Furniture. I get it. I'm loving, man. Thank you. Shout out to Mary. That was cool to see Mary Chan back there because Mary Chan produced the entire Cattober. So shout out to Mary Chan for making all this amazing magic happen. So let's just jump right into it. Tell us about furniture.
Well, basically, furniture started as a hobby back in 1990. And it was simply because I had gotten a couple kittens and I was in the market and I was in my early 20s and thought, this furniture is not well made and it's expensive. So I thought I could make my own. I'm handy. So my approach was to go out and try to salvage up some wood instead of just buying some plywood and sketching something out.
Okay.
So my first piece is actually right here. Nothing too fancy here. Let me see if I can get a better shot for you. So this guy right here, I set out on a Saturday morning. I drove around behind buildings, collected up boards and pallets, and spent all day Saturday creating the structure, and then all day Sunday trying to figure out how to upholster it.
Nice.
Oh, that's good because they can go up pretty high on that. That looked like it's tall.
Yeah, it's about 6 feet tall.
Okay,
The thing
okay.
too is cat furniture, it needs to have a step system, and it needs to have tall scratching areas.
Oh, yeah.
So
You got it.
it has that, and the cats love it, and one less than another.
Yeah, you got to have that vertical space. Cat people always talking about vertical space when you want to, they want to sit up high and perch, so you got to have that. That's dope. I'm digging it.
Why is that? Why is that a term, vertical space? Like, why do they want to be up like that?
You ever see the cats look down on you and judge you? They feel safe up there. But that's what everybody say. Everybody like they sitting up there judging.
That's right.
That's awesome. I never thought about that.
The bottom line is
be up high.
so they like to hang out in the trees and watch for their prey. And that's
Right.
a natural instinct.
You know what? That makes sense.
So they have that advantage.
You know what? That totally makes sense too. Of the cats being up high, because it's tapping into that natural instinct of like who they are, hunters. They're looking down, ready to pounce like a lion. I mean, they're the domesticated lion. Like, you know, you're walking through the jungle and boom, here comes this panther, which always is amazing when you think about big cats that can climb in a tree.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, so obviously they can climb. They want to be up. So what other goodies do you have in there? Like what's some more furniture? So are you making all that furniture by hand?
Yeah, it's all handmade. I've got 3 other guys that help in the process. This piece behind me, that one's got a little story where the first bunch were all square and boxy, rectangular. Then I came across a big pile of electrical reels. Familiar with those? Spools? People make like picnic tables out of them for up north camping.
Huh.
Right.
Wire and cable industry. So that's really the heart of these. I'll show you a little better shot here. So this piece here is made out of 3 different spools.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So wait, is that intended for a cat to figure out how to get up there?
Oh, they can get up there.
They're curious by nature.
So, I mean, how far is that from the ground?
Well, that one's up on a shelf because it's a Smithsonian bound. Typically, they run to be about 6 feet tall, though. And the reason is they could get taller. Mine are stable enough to be taller than 6 feet. But the logistics in a house, most windows are only about 7 feet high. So you don't need to be higher than that.
Because they want to look out the window. Yeah, they got to look out the window. Got to do some squirrel watching.
Right. Wow. The other thing is cats are mostly indoor. So if you have a dog, that dog gets to go outside on a daily basis, whether it's to run around in the backyard or go on a short walk. But a cat, unless it's an indoor-outdoor cat, they don't get the option of being outside much. So most cat furniture don't let them climb around and swing around on it like the jungle gym is supposed to be. A lot of cat furniture is actually too small. The platforms aren't generous enough to lay on.
So I'm loving this. So you created a. Is this a store solely dedicated to cats? It's all cat products.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I have a lot of toys and things around the rest of the room here.
I can honestly, I mean, not that I'm deep in the cat game like you two, but have you heard of another all cat store? I don't know if I've ever heard of a cat store. I mean,
yeah. I mean, probably not as cool as furniture, but I'd definitely say some cat stores. We're growing.
Yeah. There's been a few stores around the cities here, but they didn't make it very long. I think where I stand apart is that I'm manufacturing something, and I'm filling a niche that hasn't been filled properly.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking, like, I live in Minneapolis. I can't think of, for sure in Chicago, there's not a cat dedicated store. We don't have a cat. I mean, the closest thing, a counterpart of mine, and I know she's the only one that's doing it. I mean, she's doing so well, I almost want to, like, take her idea. She does cat boarding, and she's killing it. It's called Meow, which I would have never thought people want to board their cats, and she's like, she kills it. So you're like, this is super unique and crazy amazing. Where are you at in Minnesota?
I was in St. Paul.
Oh, okay. So there's definitely not there's no other cat stores in St. Paul in Minneapolis.
No.
No, I know that.
You know, the other thing about this niche is cat furniture is supposed to wear out. Cat's supposed to tear it off and shred the carpet, but there's no service out there to reupholster and repair cat furniture. So we have a second element of this business where we do repairs and trade-ins on pieces that are just basically when they have come.
That's a good idea, actually. Like you said, there's no place to repair. I used to work for a shelter, and at the shelter, our cat trees got bad. They was tearing them up after a while, and it's like you get rid of them, but they're expensive. So it's like to get rid of it. It would have been amazing if we had somebody to go get it reupholstered and reuse that stuff.
The frame is just fine. It's the carpet that's worn out, but there is a company out there that fixes them.
Right, because they gonna shred that stuff.
You brought up a good point last time that I think a lot of non-cat people might not know this at all, but even as a cat owner, I didn't know this because, like, you know, in the dog world, we treat toys in particular as reward-based. I don't just have toys out and about for my dogs. They're all reward-based. You have to work for the toys. But then with cats, and cats not having furniture, you brought up, a lot of people declaw the cats with this idea of, I don't want them destroying my furniture or drapes or other things, versus them having their own furniture. So here's a question for both of you all. It's kind of a rhetorical question, but like, how essential is it for a cat to have some furniture in the house?
It's to be just like a dog needs a dog bed.
Yeah.
Even a cat that's declawed will still go through the motions of scratching because they're leaving a scent. And they're also, basically, they still need that perch because they want to be up off the floor and watch their territory.
Man, right on. That makes so much sense. I never thought about they want a perch. And you take away from them, you're taking a natural instinct from them. So it's not even just have some furniture because it's cool for the cat. It's actually a form of wellness for the animal.
And for your furniture.
Think of it as an exercise equipment for your cat.
It
doesn't get to go outside and run around.
Right. Especially indoor cats.
Right. And you gotta work the claws out.
Like this one right behind you. So this one right here, To your left. No, not that one. The other one.
Over here?
To your left. Yeah, that right there. I mean, they want to jump on that and play. They'll sit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, here, let me do this.
They climb right up that thing.
Right, so here, this one.
Man, that's nice.
It's all funnel.
Oh wow, that's like
Inside the bottom.
Wow.
that's like a
It's all around. It's one of my meetings.
Oh, is that? Oh wow.
Here's the Winter Villa. So here's the cool thing about schools. That base, that's a 42-inch diameter spool that we just cut in half. And it's 3 inches thick, and it's got 2 slabs of wood. So the base alone runs about 40, 50 pounds. And then you get the rest of the structure on it, and you're talking about a 100-pound piece of furniture.
Sterling, you need to.
Man, listen, I need to tell Mary she needs to go ahead and hook it up for me real quick. Mary got the address. I might need to get, because that's the real deal.
Sure.
My kitten that I just got is crazy.
Man,
crazy.
Their energy. You gotta
Yes.
sell that energy.
Yes.
I'm feeling like I will have less issues with my cat doing other stuff now with investing in some furniture.
You got it. You know, there is a cat furniture industry, but the furniture doesn't really even have a good plant stand. Not to mention the cat being full grown, 15, 20 pounds, and swinging around on it like a monkey. I don't understand it, but the cat furniture industry does not do it right.
Now, if you get the cat their own furniture, will they less likely be on your bed and countertop?
Yeah,
Well-
they will be less likely to be on the other areas because you've given them something that they can expel their energy on, and then they also know that it's okay to beat up on this piece of furniture instead of that couch or that chair. You know, the other thing about cats is they're just as trainable as dogs. You just got to do it in a different way, but it's consistency.
Yeah.
You can't teach them what's right and what's wrong.
Right. What about people that just say screw it and they give up their couch or their chair to the cat, and you walk in and you see it's like this chair's just had it. Like, is that just bad cat owner? Is that like, how do you feel about that?
Well, you know, it still goes back to the cat furniture they may have gotten at one time just didn't do it for the cat. And I've heard that before where they say, yeah, we've bought cat furniture before, but our cat never used it. And then, of course, I find out that that's because the cat furniture was simply too lightweight, too small. The cat started to pull on it to scratch, and it fell on him, so he doesn't touch it again. And there's the convenience of the couch. And it's heavy duty.
I mean, if some cats see that stuff though, and like, heck no, I'm not messing with it. Like, is furniture really for all cats? Like, will I make that investment in my cat? Just like, hey,
Sure.
Get your money back. I'm never going on that. I prefer the couch.
Right on. Right here, these are my smallest pieces. They're called basic pedestals, but they completely do what the cat needs to do, which is scratch and then perch. And the thing about it is, it's sturdy.
Darryl, I got
The other key is, we need to get the cat furniture wherever you can.
Do they have? Is there any catnip infused cat trees? Like you got little catnip toys.
We don't infuse the cat furniture with the catnip. It's the design that really does it.
All right.
We do that.
I always
just doesn't.
I always thought about that. Like, I wonder, do they make cat furniture with catnip in it, like we do the toys, the catnip toys?
It happens. Yeah.
That's a great point. Hey, Sterling, this just went through my mind. Could you use some of that to help trap cats?
What, the catnip?
No, the furniture, like with to entice, like when I see, because like there's some places I've seen like cat hangouts, like there's a part of my alley where I always see like 15, 20 cats like just chilling. They make their own.
This might. It's a little. I call it a death topper. But Sterling could put these out near wherever he's trapping. And it might invite him to lay on something soft.
What they always make the joke, cat people in rescue always make the joke that you can set out a box, an empty box, and probably catch a cat easily because cats just love to get inside of an empty box. So I wouldn't doubt having some type of furniture out there like that would entice them just to either shelter or just to, chill out and relax. It'll probably get them close to my trap, so I'll be willing to try it.
I think
they'll probably love that. That little top he just pulled out, they'll love that. They'll sit and sunbathe on that thing forever.
I love how every time I mention something, Darryl's like, well, you haven't seen this yet. I got an answer for that one. Man, hey, Darryl, I got to ask you the same question I asked Sterling. Sterling got into cats. He's trapping cats. That's his cat thing. Where your friends just like, what? You're starting what? A cat furniture store. Like, what's wrong with you? It'll never work. Where you had to have some naysayers behind you. Like, how did that even come about? It's like, hey, honey, I'm about to start a cat store.
There's a little of that, yeah, for sure. More from my family than friends and actual customers. But,
Right.
That's kind of how it goes with anybody who's an entrepreneur. The idea is not crazy. I'll tell you though, I got lucky on day one because I did it as a hobby for a year, and I thought, I got a knack for this, so I made a flyer, and I was trying to do different vet clinics hanging my flyers.
I love it,
and I
man.
happened to be driving by our state fair. So I stopped in at our state fair and filled out an application, and lo and behold, I got into the state fair. And that's what was the birth of furniture getting a life of its own.
Wow, from the state fair.
I love that story.
Put it on the map.
Man, that is so amazing, man. I love that story, man, because it's like you had a knack, you followed your heart. Because cats, a lot of times we don't think men involved with cats. We think the cat game is a total all-woman game. You don't see a lot of guys that are like doing it professionally. Like even when I tell people I have a cat, they're like, "You have a cat? Oh, you have a cat?" It's like you can't have a cat. You have a dog. But
right. The cat furniture, the cottage industry part of it. The guy working in his basement or his garage is probably a carpet layer. And he's got a surplus of carpet, and he's got a knack for doing it, but he's not a cat person.
right.
His designs aren't like cat friendly because he hasn't grown up with cats, gotten to know what he's looking for. I think the fact that my furniture is round offers it an ergonomical effect that the cats like too. The cats curl up when they lay down. So
I think that's a good point too, though. I think that's a good point that you made about being like a cat person, like furniture being made by a cat person. That's I didn't even think of that myself, but that does make sense because I've actually had cat products, and I'm looking at it like, did a cat person come up with this, or did somebody else come up with this? Because this ain't. I'm a cat person, and clearly this don't work for the cat. So that's a good point that you brought up. That's dope.
Even my first design, I had to fix that. Right.
Here's my cat.
Oh my goodness.
It's like still a kitten, huh?
No, he's like 7. somebody gave me this cat. They were about to bring him to the shelter. I was like, I didn't even know anything about cats. I was just like, that looks like an expensive cat. Like, I'll take it. They're like, really? Like, they were getting divorced. So that's how I got this cat. But I won't even lie. I wasn't like
That's
like animal on an animal behavior level. I'm learning so much from this. I feel like I've been a bad cat owner because I had no toys, I had no furniture, jumped on stuff, walked on the countertops, like everything that I'm learning that you can actually, like, I just was like, people are like, oh, it's a dog, don't teach him. Like, I'm like, no, you should train your dog. You'll have a better relationship with the dog. Like, I was like the client. I was like, cats can't learn anything. It's a cat. It was like, have you seen a commercial? Like, I posted on Facebook, can you train a cat? And like, everyone was like, yeah, dude, of course you can train a cat. Like, how do you play that? Have you seen a commercial with cat? Like, people are getting offended. Like, you getting inbox. Like, of course cats can be, no, what are you talking about? A cat can be. But it's so dope, man. Darryl, I really appreciate your time and energy. If a person wants to find out more about furniture, where should they go? Where's the best place?
Oh, you just go to furniture.com. That's
furniture.com. That's too easy.
Do you ship everywhere?
Yes, we do. They go fully assembled, so it's not necessarily cheap, but furniture will last forever, so worth the investment.
All right, that's amazing. And Mary Tan over there, look at what I want that. I want Mary Tan to come. Mary
I need
Tan.
some furniture.
How are you?
Yeah, we gotta send some furniture to Sterling.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And Toriana.
I want some furniture for Buddha.
Let me see the kitty. I see kitty.
Yeah.
I want to see kitty. Oh, Buddha.
Real men have cats. I'm gonna make a T-shirt saying that.
Yes.
Hey, well, thank you, Darryl, for sitting in. Thank you, Mary Tan, for co-producing this entire show. Trap King, tomorrow. Thank you for co-hosting. Be here tomorrow for Wolfkeeper show at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time for more exciting Cattober. Man, I've learned so much. Man, I did cat. Peace and love, y'all. Thank you.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Peace out.